Howdy doody, everybody. Some guy who cooks here, and this is the iGulu F1, not to be confused with the S1 model currently out on Kickstarter. No, I am not sponsored by iGulu, although I, Brett the Corny, aka some guy who cooks or potentially some guy who brews, would be willing to talk to iGulu if they feel so inclined as to want some sponsored content. Anyway, I've got this pint glass here because guess what? My first brew, the Amber Ale, is finally done brewing as indicated by that green light right there. You excited? Because I am. First things first, we're gonna release a little bit of the pressure up top. We also want to move this a few clicks up so it's not completely clamped shut. Then we flip the nozzle for the CO2 here. And now for the best part of all, we pour our chilled beer and hope it's not too foamy. Here we go. First one. Woo! I'm digging that pour. And it is currently all head. We'll see what we can do about that. Now, just looking, it's a little bit hazy, and I don't mind the head. I actually like a good head on a beer, but we obviously don't want it to be there. So I clamped it down a couple more notches to see if that helps out, as I've seen in some of the recommendations on their page. It has a very nice, very mild aroma. It's a bit hoppy, but not over the top. A little more hoppy than a traditional amber ale, but not quite in IPA territory. I am not an IPA guy, although some hops have a nice citrusy note, and that's the hops that's used in this. It's very citrusy, very floral, it's very nice. So, so far, so good. What's really interesting is that the foam here is, well, I mean, it's not the kind that really goes away. It's almost like cream. Imagine what you get when you make a root beer float. That's kind of what the foam is. Anyway, guys, pretty decent beer. I look forward to making more in the future.